Every night, as I walk past the old family portrait in my hallway, I feel an unsettling chill run down my spine. The eyes of my ancestors, once serenely gazing out into eternity, seem to have taken on a more sinister presence. It wasn't until last week that I noticed the first shift. A great-great-grandfather, who once looked off into the distance, now stared directly at me, his eyes filled with an unspoken accusation. I shrugged it off as a trick of the light, but the next evening, another ancestor had turned their gaze. Curious and a bit unnerved, I decided to investigate the history of the portrait, unaware of the secrets it held. As I delved into the family archives, I discovered a series of letters penned by my great-grandmother, detailing a dark family secret. It seemed that her lineage was tied to a pact, one that required a living descendant to bear the burden of the family's misdeeds. The portrait, she wrote, was a reminder of this pact, a reminder I could no longer ignore. My hands trembled as I read the final letter, where she mentioned the portrait's power to hold our ancestors' spirits, waiting for the right moment to choose a new bearer of the family curse. Determined to break this cycle, I decided to confront the portrait. That night, as a storm raged outside, I stood before it, the eyes of my ancestors now all turned towards me. I could feel their collective gaze pierce through my soul, demanding justice for their unfulfilled promises. As lightning flashed, illuminating the hallway, I declared aloud my intent to end the curse, to free myself and future generations from its grasp. The room seemed to tremble in response, and I felt an overwhelming sense of both hope and dread. In the storm's aftermath, I awoke to find the portrait restored to its original state, the ancestors' eyes once again at peace. But as I turned to leave, I caught a glimpse of my own reflection in the glass, my eyes now fixed in unyielding, accusatory stare. The portrait had chosen its new guardian, and the burden was now mine to bear.